Okay, I'm here with Adam Sedlack. You're the president of the UFC GYM UK. Oh, sorry, GYM USA, aren't you?
That's right.
I need.
Not yet. Maybe the UK. I don't know. I haven't got a call yet.
Well, I need a step ladder, I think, first of all, because you're a tall guy.
Yes.
So I've just had a word with Tamer, and we're here at the press conference for UFC GYM UK. So what is it that you're looking to bring here in the UK?
Man, that's a great question. You know, we really believe we have a secret sauce to keeping people fit. And the number one health enemy in the world is procrastination. Everybody has a good intention of getting fit, of changing their life, but what happens? They go for a couple months and they stop. And I want to put an end to that. I feel like we have a moral obligation to come into every area that we participate with and show people how to train just a little bit differently, where they can empower themselves to take on real life adversity, real life fights. And when I say real life fights, I mean maybe I feel a lack of confidence because I'm overweight, or maybe I have a big challenge ahead of me professionally. We're going to allow you, with the way that we train, we're going to allow you to take on that fight. So I think it's going to be pretty special.
Okay, so you just said secret sauce. So what is this secret sauce?
Coaches and classes. It's the people within the UFC gym that create the DNA. We have an operating process that's second to none, that provides an opportunity for mainstream consumers to come into our facility without intimidation, without an environment where they feel like they have to fight, because that's not what it's about. It's truly just preparing you with skills and confidence and a different way to get fit. And let me tell you, the experience of training in these ways, have you ever trained jiu-jitsu before?
No, I can't say I have.
All right, so let me tell you. So the first time that I trained jiu-jitsu was 2009. And I was still learning the discipline and what it was about. And I walked through one of our gyms, and our head jiu-jitsu instructor at the time was about 5'3" and must have weighed 100 pounds soaking wet, 100 pounds, right? And I was afraid I was going to hurt him. I was like, listen, I'll be careful with you.
Yeah.
Let me come in there and be careful with you, and I don't want to hurt. I'm 6'5", 240, right? So I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to hurt this guy. And he said, he was Brazilian, and he said, Adam, you let me put you in any position, or you could put me in any position you'd like. And I said, okay, so I put him face down. Yeah. I grabbed his hands and his feet, and I put my total body weight on him. Mind you, he weighs 100 pounds, right? And I was like, are you okay? Are you going to be fine? And he said, Adam, I'm fine. And all of a sudden, he just started going back and forth, shifting weight. And in 6 seconds, I tapped out. In 6 seconds, I lost my balance. He grabbed my arm. He flipped me around, got me in a choke, and tapped me out. Wow. That's empowerment. Now imagine a young lady like yourself walking home at midnight, going down an alley. If you had that capability, how would you feel?
I mean, I would feel extremely empowered, because, I mean, that's what, you know, us women do worry about. And if we can protect ourselves and learn the skills to be able to defend ourselves, I think, obviously, that's an amazing thing to do.
So that's exactly what we want to bring to the UK and Ireland, is that exact secret sauce. So not only are you going to be able to learn to do that, you're going to be able to train and work out a little bit differently. You're also going to be able to do machines and cardio if that's what you want to do. And while you work out, if you have any kids, they're going to be working out in the studio next door.
Well, I think that sounds incredible. So let me ask you this question. I asked Tamer earlier. So there's been rumours about you bringing UFC GYM rather, here over to the UK and Ireland for many, many years. Why now?
All about people and all about trust. You know, when we have we can literally grow in every country today. But if we don't partner up with the right people, we're not going to allow it to happen. We're going to be very protective of the brand. And so I have a very good relationship with Mike in the U.S., and through time, I've got such a significant trust for him. And, you know, behind the lights and behind the cameras, Mike is such a sincere, authentic guy that really cares about changing people's lives. I've seen him spend hours with kids that have been put in very difficult situations just because it was the right thing to do. I trust that. And then when you talk about his partnership group that brings fitness expertise, it brings good capitalization, we're just very, very fortunate to have them. And listen, when we went through the negotiation of this deal, We made this that hey, we need Mike part of the deal. We need certain players that are part of the team part of the deal. So we are very, very confident the brand's going to be represented the right way.
Brilliant. So you also mentioned that you're going to be opening over 100 gyms over in India. Where's next?
That's a very good question. Look at you.
North Pole?
Yeah, look at you. North Pole would be an interesting market.
I would imagine.
Out of the respect of confidentiality, we can't go through exactly where we're going, but we're in 16 countries now. I think by the end of the year, we'll be in 22, 23 countries. We have some stuff that's going to blow your mind. By the way, 100 clubs in the UK, in my opinion, is soft. I think we're going to look at 150 to 200 by the time we're done here, over a 10-year period. But we're vetting out many partners. We take our time, and we make sure the partners are the right partners to be able to expand with. And so we want to make sure, just as we're going to be proud of Mike and Joe and the team, we want to be proud in other countries as well.
So once this rolls out, I'm sure you won't be getting calls at 3 a.m. in the morning from Michael.
The thing is, if I do, what am I going to do about it?
Call block.
Yeah. You have to show me how that works. I need to learn that.
I'll show you that function, but don't tell him.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Adam, thank you very much for your time. I'm sure this is going to be a massive success. Look forward to joining one of these gyms myself. Make sure you get one, put one up in West London.
West London is where we need to be.
It is exactly where you need to be because that's where I am.
Okay, then make it so. We have to make it happen. When I do the next real estate tour, I'm only going to ask, I want West London. Let's go West London.
I like that answer. Thank you very much for your time.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.